what's going on? My name is Austin, and today's time for a brand new video. Today I'm going over how I bought these Bluetooth headphones from China for less than a third of what they cost on Amazon. Alright, so I'm kind of a cheapskate, but I also love technology, and those things often don't go hand in hand. So when I was looking for a pair of Bluetooth headphones on Amazon, and they were $28 Canadian, I was looking to see if I could maybe find a bit of a better deal elsewhere. So I went onto a site called Alibaba. Now this place is known for buying Chinese products in bulk, so I managed to find these Bluetooth headphones, the exact same ones I was looking at on Amazon, for less than a third of the price of what they were selling for on Amazon. Now, unfortunately, the minimum order quantity for Alibaba was 20 headphones. I actually ended up having to buy 20 of these units, but it ended up paying out in the end. They were amazing, the quality is great, and I've already started to flip these locally. I'll get into this later on. Alright, so here are the two different types of headphones I bought from China. So I got 10 on the red on blacks, 10 on the black on blacks. Let's just go over the packaging. So, how is it? Well, it's less than stellar. You know, it's somewhere between, you know, surviving a flight from Hong Kong to Canada, but, you know, not surviving a car crash. So you can kind of, you know, get your bearings within there. Bluetooth headphones, Bluetooth wireless stereo headphones with microphone. They're called the Jogger, which is kind of unique. They show off a really super ugly pair of black and green headphones on the front, which I definitely don't recommend buying. Don't know why they've been advertising them so hard recently. On the side, we have wireless with Bluetooth 4.1, to have wireless audio from your cell phone or tablet for up to 8 hours of playtime. Now, I don't like this metric because it's usually just people, like whenever you buy a laptop, for example, and it's like, oh, you know, we've used it for 78 hours on a single charge. Well, it's like, yeah, you're playing Minesweeper with the screen turned off. I don't really care about that. I really care about the milliamp hours. So it would have been nice if they would have included that. But to be fair, it's actually close to the 8 hours of usage. For the few times I actually leave my house and, you know, experience the sun and go for a jog, it actually lasted for up to 6 hours, which is really impressive from just a single charge. So good on them. They actually do last a really long time. Next up here is we have wireless Bluetooth 4.1, which is the latest, the time when I bought these. Thrilling sound quality. Thrilling is an odd word to use, but that's fine, we'll move on. Built-in mic for hands-free calling, built-in rechargeable battery. Battery isn't capitalized, but rechargeable is. I don't know. Up to 8 hours of talk/playtime, sweat-proof material, and built for superior comfort. Superior comfort, there we go. Now, what you want to look at here is the packaging and the actual what you get with it. So you won't believe how much you get for the price I paid. You actually get a mini USB cable, the headset itself, and an instruction manual, which is quite nice. The instruction manual, it's impressively good. Typically the stuff I bought direct from China, it's not even in well, sorry. It's in English, but it's really not in English. This manual is actually quite helpful, which I'm actually super impressed to see. I really do appreciate that. Alright, so here are the actual headphones themselves. They worked amazingly well. It's time for the little review portion of this video. I'd definitely give them at least an 8 out of 10 for audio quality. They sound phenomenal. Like, genuinely, for the amount I pay for these, which I'll get into at the very end of this video, they sounded unbelievable. Another thing that's worth noting is that the comfort was, you know, it was okay. It was average at best, maybe like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. The only reason why is, even though they did include different ear tips so they would fit into your ears properly, they still would never really fit my ears very well, and quite often one of them would always keep falling out while I was jogging, which was kind of a pain in the ass, but for the amount that I paid for them, it's definitely a-okay with me. I'll still continue to wear them whenever I do any sort of exercise once a month. Now, my only weird quirk about these is that they're stupid loud. I don't get it, but like, whenever so I have them paired with my iPhone right now, and the loudest I'd ever have them while going for a jog or anything would be at this volume. Because at this volume, they're loud for me. Maybe it's just my ears are sensitive, but I literally could not hear anything when I was wearing these, and anything beyond this setting would hurt my ears. Like, I don't understand how you could wear these at half volume, because I feel like you'd have tinnitus by the end of your little exercise session. I don't understand, and let alone max volume. Max volume is just absurd. It sounds like I have a speaker in the room right now. It's just absurd. I don't understand how these are so loud and how there's no way to actually adjust that setting to turn them down a bit. But I do usually keep them on either like the first, second, or third notch. Anything above that just kills my ears. But the audio quality is great. This is the only weird quirk with it, like it doesn't bug me. And I definitely recommend these for sure. Alright, so time for a little rant here. How does this actually happen? How can I buy the exact same headphones as the ones that are being advertised by Oki? Well, how this goes down is that a factory will just create a single product. They'll just create headphones, for example, and they'll advertise them on the marketplace. Then if I'm, for example, Oki, I can go and contact this manufacturer through a website like direct from China or Alibaba say I want to buy several hundred units, I can send them the dimensions for the packaging I want, for the actual branding I want on the product itself, and the instruction manual, etc. They'll print them out for me, then ship it to wherever my company warehouse is located. Even straight, they can ship straight to the actual Amazon warehouse, or fulfillment center as it's called. The fact is that nowadays, it's so stupid easy to start your own brand and model online. You don't even have to have any experience with computer engineering or electrical engineering to create a product like this. I can almost guarantee that the founding member of Oki had no idea how to create headphones. All he did was he just had some investment money, bought some headphones like this, rebranded them, and sold them as his own. That's it. That's the joy of Chinese manufacturing in 2018. Alright, so now it's time for the grand unveiling. How much did I actually pay for these headphones? I paid $4.79 per unit straight to the manufacturer. Then to ship all those 20 units, I had to buy 20 because that was the minimum order quantity. That cost me about $38 US, I believe. Then the PayPal processing fee was about $5 or $10. I paid some extra tariffs at the door because there's some weird rules against like shipping from China to Canada. I forget. That was an extra like $10, $20. In the end, it ended up costing me about $150 US to ship 20 of these to my house in Canada. Now, after that, after all these fees combined, shipping, handling, and such, these units cost me about just over $7 US. Which is pretty reasonable considering that these are currently selling for $20 US straight from Amazon. Over 20 bucks, which is quite expensive. Now, the only thing that sucks about buying from Alibaba and why the average consumer wouldn't really consider buying from Alibaba, because you have to buy 20. So next time you and your 19 closest friends want to buy some headphones, I know a great place where you can get a great deal. However, if you just want to buy a single pair for yourself, it may just be easier to go through a place like Amazon. Alright, so now it's time for my last question of the video. Do you want to see more content like this? So, this was an insane amount of fun to actually do because I love being a cheapskate and I love technology. Now, of course, those things don't often go hand in hand. If you've ever been to Best Buy, you know that technology is unfortunately quite expensive. But imagine I do a series where I go to sites like Alibaba, direct from China, buy products in bulk, or just buy products in general, sorry, review them for YouTube, and then show them off, kind of like this. I could get Android phones, knockoff iPhones, headsets, monitors, mechanical keyboards, mice, lighting equipment, anything. Would you guys be interested in seeing this type of content on this channel? So my question is to you, would you want to see? If you want to see more content like this, please press the like button down below. It means the absolute world to me if you want to see more content like this. This wouldn't be a cheap venture by any means, so any sort of feedback would be highly appreciated so I could get going on the next episode. Also, if you want to have me, if you want to have any requests for future Chinese product reviews, let me know down in the comment section down below. It would mean the absolute world to me. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe for more content like this, hopefully, and I'll see you guys again soon.